Hello everyone, and welcome to the latest episode of my Bloodborne effective run. Today we're going to be fighting Amygdala. There's a few strategies that are effective with him, or her. One is the cannon. If you have enough strength to wield the cannon, it'll do a lot of damage, especially when paired with a bone dust shard. I'll have to look up what that is. I'll put a note if I got that wrong. But you know, the bone marrow ash. There we go. We'll speed that up quite a while. Ludwig's Holy Blade, also a very strong weapon. And actually, this is probably going to be one of the few exceptions where the moveset for the Saw Cleaver would be better than the moveset for the Saw Spear. I actually have quite a sloppy fight against Amy. She is weak to thrust. She's considered kin. I'm pretty sure she is. And she's also weak to lightning, because she's a god, and gods are weak to lightning and thrust damage. Running straight here. Now, you don't actually really need to go ahead and fight her now, unless you want to go ahead and get your weapon to +9. I believe the Chalice dungeon that Amy would give us would give you access to bosses that pretty much guarantee a bloodstone chunk drop within the first floor. Ironically, the monster we just walked by there would be the one that would drop it. It would be a Lorian's Silver Beast. So, like I said, I actually end up having a pretty sloppy fight there. I'm going to try to link to the strategy I was attempting to do. I just couldn't get Amy to cooperate. But if you stand behind her, Amy will constantly jump up, and you can move ever so slightly and do a fully charged R2 to just get her head over and over again. I do manage to pull it off at first. Walking right into this doorway here. Get a really good hit on the head there. And then I just try to build up beast meter. Ended up not being quite as effective. I just have a really sloppy fight here. My recommendation is to stay in the stomach of Amy. And for whatever reason, I think I panicked here and didn't do that. But yeah, stay right under Amy's stomach and then just go right after the head. It does a lot of actual damage. Also, have better spacing than me. Because we could have had the fight 2/3 of the way through if I would have hit that charged R2. Although, I was abusing the charged R2 far too much for what this build allows for. The charged R2 is not the most effective strategy here. Probably the best strategy would have been to go ahead and go for the riposte because of how much skill we've invested in. Man, my voice is looking really loud in the sound clip there, so I hope I don't have to re-record this. One second, everyone. Apologies. I had to double check that microphone audio. We're in good shape. Yeah, I do apologize for how sloppy of a fight this ended up being. But this is how most people would end up fighting her as a noob. For someone who was new to the game, they tend to focus on the hands. That is the other weak point. The arms aren't going to do much for you, and it is actually quite hard to get to the head if you don't get the fast burst damage in. So the hands are definitely the easier to hit. With that being said, she does not make it easy, especially when she gets into that second phase that we're in now, where she has this aura that comes from the hands that give them a bit of a lingering hitbox. So you need to watch out for that. It's just getting unlucky with my hits here. That's again, if I could have avoided those hits, if I would have just dodged toward the legs, I would have been able to turn around and hit the head. So right now, this is definitely a video where it's do as I say, not as I do. Although the AI behavior is different if you dodge toward the legs. Yeah, here we're good. I'm dodging toward the legs. I'm able to avoid a lot more of the issue, and I'm closer to the action. Here I am trying to get her to dive. If you do stand behind her correctly, this is how I actually defeated her the first time in a Defiled Chalice. Stand behind her, you can get her to dive and do a 180, charge your fully charged R2, and kill her. And that works really well with Ludwig's Holy Blade. In Bloodborne, it pays to just be aggressive and be up in it. Oh, I got her to jump. And that was what I was hoping for. Once again, missing, though, unfortunately. But here, I can recover and actually get hits in because I'm in her belly. Now, there's not really a reason to fight her immediately there. Like I said, we can wait and come back later after we have a +10 weapon. But if you want to have a +9 weapon before heading towards ROM, this is probably the easiest way to actually farm for it because, quite frankly, the drop rate on what we have access to now is pretty abysmal. That was my fight with Amy. I hope you all have enjoyed my commentary on this video and are enjoying the guide and walkthrough. I recently discovered another channel doing a Sekiro guide, and I've been playing Sekiro, getting my ass kicked, and it's very helpful. I think I might reach out to them. It's Gay for Games. I might reach out to them and see if potentially I could do some cooperative work for them. I'm, not super confident as they are a much larger channel than me, but they're actively working on a Souls project right now, it looks like. I'm actively working on a Souls project, and it would be nice if I could have someone to do the project with. Anyway, thank you for watching my video. Have a wonderful day, and stay safe.